One of the most iconic venues in all of sports. Fenway Park in Boston. This could be termed a bit of a monster showdown in the Fenway Bowl. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, this is a real test this season for Ole Miss head coach Pete Golding. As you know, a very dramatic and emotional breakup with Lane Kiffin last year, but the players rallied around Coach Golding to make a run in the college football playoff. Now, can he sustain that? Can the players sustain that? And can he build a quality program and keep Ole Miss in that playoff picture? Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Rebels offense will go on the attack first. And here comes the junior running back. And everything in this attack runs through him. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab, it's Cook. And he's got enough for the first down, it'll be at the 35. The Rebels are in the hurry up.
And one thing I'm really interested to see is this Ole Miss offense post-Lane Kiffin, post-Charlie Weiss Jr. And they always find wide receivers. Palmer, it's amazing. They've had a knack for it. Was that Kiffin? Was that Weiss? Can Golden find those guys? They bring in a bunch of transfers to try to fulfill the same recipe that they've been using. Let's see how fast it will work.
The best news is Trinidad Chambliss is back throwing the ball, though. And he's one of those guys who can elevate the players. Oh.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Tight end getting vertical. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He'll do it himself. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
The Boilermakers offense will now get its first chance with the football. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
Again, it's Jarrett Gibson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Got a man, it's Owens. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught behind the line, it's Gibson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the 2nd effort, getting the extra yards and getting the 1st down.
The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. It's Townsend. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Townsend. And into the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Boilermakers! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Haas. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Now on 1st down from the 30. Wants to throw it again. It's complete to the left. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Haas. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the 1st. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gill. Got room at the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Rebels peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion from the back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gibson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Plucks it out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Using his legs, it's Lacey. Spins away from the defender. He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The run inside. It's Lacey. This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Found a little bit of room and picked up 8 before he was stopped, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. And the Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pocket breaking down. He's got his man. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. Breaks into the open. They've got the 1st down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got it in the middle, it's Haas. Gets it to the 37, clock stops to move the chains. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Interception! You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you've got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent the chance to score some more points here at the end of the half.
This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. This time he's got his man. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit.
Number 35 on the field goal.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's a really positive end to the first half. Driving down the field, putting that drive together, using all the clock, and most importantly, getting the 3 and tying this football game up.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. The numbers sometimes can be telling, but I'm not sure how to view these stats and get a great read on the game so far. I do know this: the team that does a better job of taking care of the ball in the second half has the best chance of coming out on top. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
And the Rebels will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. Time to take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
Not much feels better to an offense than to get some breathing room with an explosive play like that. Now 1st and 10 from the 39. He's going for it all. Catch inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Flips it out in the flat. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Hauls it in. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Boilermakers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Gibson. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Purdue! They take the lead here in the 2nd half. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. With the catch, it's Cook. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Running inside, it's Lacey. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Lacey. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Run in the red zone, it's Lacy. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll try it again. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. And it's a sack.
This offensive coordinator has got to find a way to slow down this defensive end in the 4-3 scheme. You might want to start thinking about double teaming him with a tight end, maybe using a running back on some chips to try to give your quarterback more time.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Smashes in between the uprights. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Finding an escape route. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a second down play. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the big fella. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And the Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Rebels offense is back on the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes. Makes a grab and room to run. The tag. Touchdown, Rebels. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Third and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. No, he got loose. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They'll go to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Gets the back moving. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
What a play call in a 2-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity, and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gibson. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged out of the air. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on third. Makes a grab right down the middle. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Rebels. They've got the lead here in the fourth. The Rebels surge back on top.
And it's just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. Coming out with it, it's Harris. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Sends it back in motion. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Leaping grab for a big gain. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all...
He tries to take the top off. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Handoff for Jarrett. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Here's Gibson one more time. He works it inside the 20-yard line, down to the 19. That's where they'll spot it. Short of the 1st down, now a decision to be made. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! They tied the game in the final seconds.
Wow, and with that field goal with so little time left here in the game, it looks like this thing's going to OT. You have to give that young guy so much credit. He had the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he's able to knock it through. We've still got some football left here, fellas.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. going with the ground game left. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He puts it through, and they take the lead in overtime. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. The run inside. It's Lacey. There's some room. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
1st and goal and a touchdown will win it. Quarterback on the keeper. He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime!
Game on the line, and they've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
Man, that's why I want the ball 2nd and OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run in the end zone, and end the football game.
It has been quite a season. Thanks for going on the ride with us on EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. We'll see you next season.